For today's earrings, you're going to be needing earring hooks, spacer beads, 2mm beads of your choice, 3 eye pins, some small chain, 4 charms of your choice, 2 frame beads of your choice, and beads that will go in those frames. Additionally, you're going to be needing some pliers. These are the ones that I use. I use a wire cutter, and I use these 2 grabby ones, as well as this one-step looper, which has saved me so much trouble trying to do the loops. So if you're a beginner, I definitely recommend getting yourself one of these. Everything that I use to make these earrings are going to be linked in the description if you want to pick up some supplies. We're going to take these 2 eye pins right here. We're going to open up this eye pin here, and we're going to go ahead and take one of our charms and just place it in there. Then we're going to go ahead and close it up using this kind of motion when using these pliers right here, so that loop starts to look like this. So make sure that it has enough room so that the charm can move around freely without getting smushed. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab these pliers right here and just close that up. And this is what it should look like. See how it's free to move around? You're just going to go ahead and do the same thing with this side right here. Again, attach it right there. And then just try your best to get that in the first try. Perfect, so we have the base of the earrings complete. And now we're just going to take our 2mm beads. You don't have to use black. I like to use black as well as red sometimes. We're just going to go ahead and bead them onto this wire right here. Just like that, as well as the bead frame of your choice. With these, you don't want to have the wire go into this top one just yet. You want to keep it open like this. And then you want to grab that bead that you were going to put into the middle of here. Then just go ahead and bead it through. And then now you can finish putting that wire through that top one right there. There you go. I think it's super cute too. This bead in here can just move around. I love it. Now we're just going to go ahead and put that last bead in here. There you go. So I'm going to take the one-step looper. I'm going to go ahead and bead this through. Then I'm going to place the wire onto here. Then go ahead and crimp that down. Oh, that didn't work very good. Good thing I have my wire cutters here. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this part. Then I'm not going to close it yet because I want to go ahead and put that wire hook in here. And then go ahead and just close that up, and there you go. So whenever you're about to create this top loop right here, you want to make sure that you're making it off to the side where your charm is faced. You know what I mean? So the charm is facing towards me right here. So I'm going to keep a hold of that right there so it doesn't move around. And then I'm going to make that loop. There we go. So that loop is facing this way, and then the charm's still facing this way. We need that loop to be that way so we can put this earring hook into here, and when it's in your ear, the charm will still be facing you. All right, so here's a little bit of a tricky part. This is the wire that I use. It's super durable. It's stainless steel wire. So wire that you should look out for whenever you're trying to make jewelry is aluminum wire, because it's so lightweight and it'll break easily. We're gonna go ahead and measure this wire. And I'm gonna keep in mind that this part of the piece is a little bit long. For the desired length, I'm gonna cut that wire a little bit after this little loop right here. So I like to line it up right here, and then that loop right there. I'm just gonna grab it with my wire cutters, pick it up. And the easiest way that I found to cut the other side of that wire is going to be lining up like this, and then, so now it should be about the same. Perfect. You're gonna grab little jump rings like this. You're gonna need 4 in total, and you're just gonna grab your wire and you're gonna attach that jump ring onto there. That's what it should look like, just like that. Grab your earring, then I'm gonna hook it onto this earring hook part right there. There we go, should look like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and close these up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Make sure they're completely attached, like there's no spaces or anything like that. You're gonna take your last eye pin and you're gonna attach a bead onto there. And then you're just gonna go ahead and loop it, just like that. So you kind of have like a little candy. Then with that leftover eye pin, you're just gonna make another loop and then make another candy. Perfect. So you're gonna take one loop from your candy, you're gonna open it up, and then you're just gonna place your charm of choice onto there. And then to finish your earrings, you're gonna go ahead and grab the other side of that chain. Then you're gonna attach a jump ring to it, as well as your candy with the star on it, or whatever charm you used. Good job, you made your earring. So you can stop here, or you can grab one of your earring cards. What I use for my earring cards are Vistaprint premium business cards. And I just got one of these earring hole punches. I just punch it through here, and then I can attach my earrings onto here. Because I hang these up and sell them, I bought myself one of these hole punches as well. And it just makes the hole right here, which I can also link in the description for you. And then I'm just gonna punch that hole. Perfect. Then I think it looks cleaner when I have the edges rounded like this. So I just round the edges. And then here's your perfect earring card. If you'd like a tutorial on how I made this design and my steps through Vistaprint, then let me know. Last but not least, I'm just gonna put my earrings onto this earring card. And there you go, you got your earring.